उम्मीद है समाजवादी पार्टी के तीनों जीतेंगे। लेकिन खबरें जो आ रही हैं आप भी जानते हो, जो दूसरों के लिए कांटा बोते हैं एक दिन उनके लिए भी कांटे मिलते हैं। जो दूसरों के लिए गड्ढे खोदते हैं एक दिन वो खुद भी उस गड्ढे में गिरते हैं। चंडीगढ़ में भी आपने देखा था कि किस तरीके से अधिकारियों से मिलकर के, और बैलेट अगर न होता, सीसीटीवी कैमरे ना होते तो शायद परिणाम कुछ और दिखाई देता। लेकिन सुप्रीम कोर्ट को बधाई जिसने कम से कम चंडीगढ़ और लोकतंत्र को बचा लिया।
So the crucial Rajya Sabha elections began at 9 a.m. today and it's likely to continue till 4 p.m. The counting will happen on the same day, which is today, from 5 p.m. onwards is what we are learning. 41 out of 56 candidates have already been declared victorious due to the absence of the opposition there, and 15 seats in Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh will witness a fierce contest, details of which we just gave you, why these are going to be extremely crucial, why there is a head-to-head battle happening between several parties in the states. Now let's talk about the Rajya Sabha Biennial elections, which commenced today, have already seen 41 candidates secure their seats unopposed in the upper house due to the lack of opposition, leaving seats up for grabs in 3 particular states, including Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Karnataka, where we will witness a fierce battle. And in fact, the talks of cross-voting are also emerging. So we'll have to see what exactly transpires there, because it's going to be very interesting as to who is going to grab the opportunity in these 3 states. Now, polling is being held for 10 Rajya Sabha seats in Uttar Pradesh, 4 in Karnataka and just 1 seat in Himachal Pradesh from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. According to the latest updates that we have in Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of the state, has already casted his vote. In fact, Akhilesh Yadav has also casted his vote. Now, let's talk about the counting. Counting will be held later today only from 5 p.m. onwards. And notably, the shadow of cross-voting looms large, with parties keeping a keen watch on its MLAs.
दोनों लोग चले, हम लोग तीनों लोग आ गए। नहीं, हम साथ में, हम अकेले चलते हैं, लोग आते हैं। हम अकेले चलते हैं, लोग आते हैं। देखिए, डिनर पार्टी में ही संकेत मिल गया, उसके बाद भी संकेत है कि आने वाला जो काउंटिंग का समय है उसमें क्लियर हो जाएगा, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी होगा। संजय सेठ जीत रहे हैं क्या? 8 जीत रहे हैं, संजय सेठ नहीं, सब जीत रहे हैं। अब गिनती नहीं बताएंगे, गिनती। शपथ होगी, अब टाइम आ गया। कहाँ? कोई नहीं फंसा। हाँ? कल नहीं, खबर है, सब यहाँ हाजिर हो गए हैं। रात को ही तलब कर लिए थे। हाँ? नहीं, आप लोग राजा भैया को कह रहे थे कि सपा को वोट कर रहे हैं, कल लाके बयान दिलवा दिया था। आप अपने 5 विधायक के साथ नहीं दिखाई दे रही है, बात बड़ा सस्पेंस है। नहीं, सब लोग साथ हैं, ये गिनती कराते हैं। असली नहीं आ रहे हैं, नहीं कल थे। क्या कल आप शाम को नहीं देखा? कल शाम को 5 लोग हम लोग थे। ठीक है, ओके।
So that was OP Rajbar giving out a reaction coming in straight from the Uttar Pradesh. We'll have to see, because there is going to be a neck-to-neck battle between Samajwadi Party and BJP there in the state. We have CNN News 18 senior editor Pallavi Ghosh joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. It's a very big day. 10 seats and 11 candidates to be in the fray. How crucial is that going to be, and will we see cross-voting happening there?
Every possibility of a cross-voting taking place, and particularly in Uttar Pradesh. I mean, you already saw that dinner which was held by Akhilesh Yadav late last night, where he invited his party MLAs and many of them skipped. number crunching becomes very important in Rajya Sabha, and especially if you're moving very close to Lok Sabha elections, your performance in Rajya Sabha, how much you're able to keep your flock together, that becomes extremely critical. So in case that there is going to be cross voting, and some of them are very open about it, we'll get to know an idea about, once the results are declared of these Rajya Sabha elections, how bad is it really gone for the Samajwadi Party. But if you talk about a larger picture of what messaging will it carry, well, if there is cross voting, it just goes on to show that the Samajwadi Party or the opposition parties are not able to keep their flock together. Already we've been seeing, Sakshi, how there has been exodus taking place from, say, the Congress, from the SP and other political parties towards the BJP. It just helps in building up a perception that the BJP is the winning side. No one wants to be on a sinking ship. That's what the BJP is, the messaging that they're going to try and send out. And therefore, in that sense, the Rajya Sabha elections, despite being called indirect elections, becomes extremely critical.
Definitely. Pallavi, please stay with us. Let's try to understand the number game of the state of Uttar Pradesh as far as the Rajya Sabha polls are concerned. We'll give a brief introduction to our viewers about the number games, about the total 230 seats and halfway 115. We'll talk about the Rajya Sabha number games to our viewers. But right now we are flashing the live visuals of Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath there, as you can see on your walls. All right, let's now try to talk about Rajya Sabha number game and the total strength with 230. Before polls, NDA had 108 and halfway to 115 marks. So this is the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. And before polls, there were NDA with 108 and INDIA, which is the opposition alliance, with 91, and the neutral with 31 votes. Now let's also talk about what is going to be after polls. Now after polls, if we were to check, the number games is with NDA 108 and INDIA bloc with 92. Halfway mark remains 115 out of 230 total number of strength, and the neutral becomes 30 at this point of time. So that's the big number game that we were talking about. We have CNN News 18's Payal Mehta also joining us on the broadcast. Payal, coming back to you, and very good morning to you. First of all, Payal, let's talk about the number games to our viewers as well, and let's talk about the support and cross-voting happening there. We are learning that 2 Samajwadi Party MLAs are currently in jail. How does that change the picture for them?
Well, Samajwadi Party's troubles seem to be mounting with the fact that 8 MLAs did not turn up to the dinner that Akhilesh Yadav hosted yesterday. 3 people in fact are in jail, and whether they can vote or not, that is something which the court can decide, is what we are being told. And of course, the fact that Raja Bhaiya and another MLA from his party have decided to support the NDA clearly tells you that the writing is on the wall as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned. Because remember, both the BJP as well as the Samajwadi Party had reached out to Raja Bhaiya for those 2 crucial votes. As far as the 8th seat is concerned, given the fact that BJP has a clear numbers for 7 seats and the Samajwadi had numbers for 2 seats, but the 3rd seat, which is in contention, where the BJP towards the last had announced the name of Sanjay Seth, another Samajwadi Party turned BJP leader. He in fact joined the BJP in 2019 and since then has been waiting for his Rajya Sabha to be given to him, but he's the 8th candidate as well. So we'll have to just wait and see how this really pans out. We'll know it by the end of today, because the voting will go on till 4 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock in the evening the counting will really take place. But no sides are going to let go of this entire thing, because like we've been saying, that there is a lot of disgruntlement amongst the MLAs about the candidates that the Samajwadi Party really had fielded. Why should they bring in Jaya Bachchan? That's the question that people have been asking all along. And why should they bring in other candidates? And Anupriya's sister herself, who's won the election on a Samajwadi Party ticket last time around, has also rebelled, and she's basically said she will not vote for these set of candidates. So that seems to be the trouble as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned. Like Pallavi was pointing out, it's a very, very crucial set of elections. This is going to decide, whether you can pass bills or not in the upper house of parliament, because every vote matters. We've seen how the BJP has been able to crunch up numbers in crucial bills like, the Triple Talaq bill, or for that matter, the CAA bill, or even the 370 bill. So obviously all of that holds a lot of key, but of course there are neutral players like you were just mentioning, the BJD and of course the YSR Congress, both of them who have 9 MPs each, have also played a very crucial role as far as the fortunes of the NDA is really concerned.